In this video, we'll show you how to create a Garmin adventure using Garmin Basecamp. This is a free software you can download from Garmin.com. So let's make sure that we have the latest version of Basecamp. Once we have it open, we should see on the left side the option to create a Garmin adventure and a new icon in our collection list here. So what we'll do today is take a look at a recent hike that we've done. We have that collected here, and we have two options in our list. We have the track file and an open cache listing here. Just happened to be that during the hike there's an open cache listing. How I was able to bring that in, I just went into Basecamp, click on find, and I search for open caching and be able to drag that into my collection. So let's start by creating our adventure by going down to our list. Let's click on our track file, right click it, and create adventure from track. That will start up the Garmin Adventure interface. So what we'll do here is create the adventure by packaging up a number of items. Here you can see that it included a few waypoints that we don't want included, so we're just going to hit delete and select them. So we just left with the track file and the open cache listing. Notice here that the track file has a star next to it. We can include more than one track file. So if you're doing like a trail system, you want to include all of them, you can do that, but select one as the main. We can also include annotations, photos, and videos to our adventure. So let's add some photos. Here I took a number of pictures during the hike, so let's select all of them. And if they are geocoded with coordinates, it will place them along the track. Here we have a message that only one was imported, but do you still want to import the rest of them? What this will do is we'll place the non-geocoded images in the middle of the map. You have to place them manually, but we don't want to do that. So we'll just click on no, and it only imported the one image. We also have a video, a YouTube video, that we want to include here. So we want to click on that. So let's move this here to the side and show you the video. So it will obviously bring up the YouTube interface. If you happen to know the URL, just copy and paste that in, and you should see the thumbnail pop in. And from here, you just fill in the title and description of the video. And once we're happy with that, we can click on done, and now our adventure has all the elements that we want to include and package up. So once we're happy with that, we can click on continue, and we can complete by giving the adventure a name. The description here is taken from the track file, the info, so you can do this beforehand or do it in now. For a cover photo, if you have more than one images included in your adventure, you can select that, but we only have the one. Difficulty, let's select moderate. Activity, you can see there's a lot to choose from here, but this was a hiking trip, so let's select hiking. And the last thing that we can do here is enter some optional tags. Here I'll just enter a few standard ones and get that part done. Alright, once that's done, we can hit continue, and our Garmin adventure has been created. And we can go over and review some of the features here. Now it's still on our Basecamp here, so you can notice here we've got the description that's taken from the track file, the summary information in terms of the distance. You can see here has our image. Click on the information icon here. We can use this opportunity to go in and add a little bit more description of the image. Let's do that right now. And now that we're done doing that, we can close our adventure up and show you what it looks like within the interface. You can see that we have our adventure, we have our image placed on the track, we have our YouTube video here, and our open cache listing. So that's what we want to package together as our adventure, but we can add other things here. We can view the detailed list here. We can add more waypoints, we can add routes, tracks, geocaches, also bird's eye imagery and Garmin custom maps. But if you want to share this to other people, I'll probably just stick to waypoints and photos and videos and track files here. So let's go into it. At any time we can go into our Garmin Adventure and edit and add and make any changes here. So we just simply can click edit here. But once we're ready to share this to the world or to your friends, we can click on the publish button here, the small little one, and this will give us a little message saying that the images will be resized depending on the size of them. And we just sit back and let it package the file together and upload it to the Garmin Adventure website. Once it's done, we can have a link to view online or share via Facebook, Twitter. But let's click online and show you what the actual website looks like. And there it is right there. Anybody can view this. You don't have to have Basecamp. You can see here we got points of interest. You can see that we have our open caching. It shows you where on the map. You can have the video, the photo, and notice our description that we added earlier. You can see all that. So if you want to share this, this is pretty much a really good way to show your adventures. And if you happen to have the latest version of Basecamp, you can go in, click on the link, and download it locally to your computer. And then if you have an appropriate recent Garmin GPS, you can download the adventure to your device and go on the same adventure at a later time. So we're just going to delete everything else. We don't have a boat. We're not using this for fitness. And we're turning that off. So now we only have two profiles, geocaching and hiking.